We've got two really cool researchers in our field in tourism that are here to talk to us a little bit about resident sentiment on tourism. The three of us decided on this topic together as something we were all interested in. Bynum, what do you think it is about resident sentiment research that interests you? Why is it relevant right now for our industry?
Well, residents are one of the primary stakeholders of tourism, but also, often our research focuses just on the tourist and what makes them satisfied. And we kind of forget that resident satisfaction can actually influence the tourist experience.
Well, we really need to know, how do they feel? What is they thinking? We needed to know, can we rely on our community, and not just the residents themselves, but also community leaders? Can we lean on them to help us bring the destination and the impact that the tourism is having to the place that is beneficial to both the industry and to the local community?
I've been studying resident sentiment for about 10 years now, and kind of a big research questions: why do residents support or oppose tourism? And kind of the traditional understanding was that if you're employed in tourism, you support it, right? It's your income. And then the residents that aren't employed in it, they're kind of either kind of apathetic about it or maybe antagonistic towards it. But I kind of have developed some measures that are non-economic focused. I'm looking at how residents' pride and self-esteem is built up from tourism.
Oh, how cool.
Or I call it psychological empowerment. Like, hey, we're unique, we're special, like we have something to offer. The flip side of that would be like, I'm embarrassed.
I love the idea of giving residents a reason to be proud of the place that they live. We go into a lot of destinations too, and it's pretty clear when you go into a destination and start talking to the locals that, you're into tourism. We're working with tourism. What do you think about tourism? And it's either we get a lot of tourism. Why would anyone come here? And then, your heart kind of breaks a little bit. And you're like, okay, I see where we are and where we need to go. On the other hand, you'll get residents who are like, I love living here. What are the things that you think makes one community have stronger pride over another one?
Oh, that's a good question. I think how close the destination image that the DMO is putting out there.
Oh, interesting.
Like the alignment between the destination image and what the residents value, the greater, the closer that is, then the residents will be like more proud.
I feel like that what you just said is huge for destination marketers, because it means be careful not to overpromise, because if you can't deliver the experience that you're advertising, there's a much bigger risk than just not having people come back again.
I need you to support the industry. I need you to love it. I need you to be passionate about it, because your direct face-to-face interaction with these guests is what makes the experience and what allows for that positive word of mouth and the return visitation. So it wasn't just the tourism industry overall, but also DMO, because we are all in the DMO world. Now, Bynum, I don't know, before you ended up in the tourism industry, did you know what DMO was? I mean, we were CVBs for a long time. We have now fancy names that are evolving.
Right.
But does the community know who we are, what we do? Do they support us? Do they not? Do they care?
Yeah, it's not easy being a DMO. I admire y'all. I really do.
It's nice being studying it from the outside, or I don't have to deal with that heat.